Hello dear students, let us continue the topic of the Z transform. In the very first lecture, I have defined the concept of Z transform of certain discrete sequence f of k. Its Z transform is obtained by multiplying this sequence by z raised to power minus k and taking the convergent sum of this from k equal to 0 to infinity, and if this finite sum, if it approaches to some function of z, that is called as Z transform of f of k, and it is denoted by f of z. Z is a complex number. That is the precise, fundamental, significant, basic definition of the Z transform. So using this definition, we have obtained the Z transform of some elementary functions, some elementary discrete sequences, namely Z transform of a raised to power k using this formula was z upon z minus a. Mod of z should be greater than mod of a. We have also seen Z transform of 1 raised to power k is z upon z minus 1. Mod of z greater than mod of 1. Moreover, Z transform of sine of ak was z into sine of a upon z square minus twice z cos a plus 1. Z transform of sin h of a is equal to z into sin h of a upon z square minus twice z cos h of z plus 1. Sorry, cos h of a plus 1. Z transform of cos of ak this is z into bracket z minus cos a upon z square minus twice z cos a plus 1. Z transform of cos h of ak is equal to z times z minus cos h of a divided by z square minus twice z cos h a plus 1. The Z transforms of this circular sine of ak and sin h of ak, they are more or less similar. You can observe from this. So, this much we have seen in the first lecture. Now, you need to remember all these formulae, basic formulae. Now, we shall study some basic and fundamental properties of Z transform. The first property. Z transform of k plus 1 is equal to Z times Z transform of f of k minus z into f of 0. This f of 0 is value of f of k at k equal to 0. should be noted. This we use in solving the difference equations. Z transform of k plus 1. Z f of z plus f of k plus 1. It should be. Z transform of f of k plus 2 is equal to z square into f of z minus z square into f of 0 minus z into f of 1. Z transform of f of k plus 3 would be equal to, similarly, generalizing this concept, z cube of f of z minus z cube of f of 0 minus z square of f of 1 minus z of f of 2. This can be very easily verified, this property. This is also called as forward shift property. If z transform of f of k is f of z, then from z transform of f of k, we can directly obtain the z transform of f of k plus 1, f of k plus 2, certain forward sequences. That is called as forward shift property. So we shall prove this property first. Z transform of f of k plus 1. By definition, f of k plus 1 into z raised to power minus k. K varies from 0 to infinity. Now let k plus 1 be equal to m. So when k is 0, m would be equal to 1. And if k is infinity, m would also be equal to infinity. So this equation 1 reduces to m equal to 1 corresponding to k equal to 0, m is 1. And for infinity it is infinity. This is f of k plus 1 is m into z raised to power minus k. Now again replace k by m minus 1 in bracket. So that is further equal to summation m equal to 1 to infinity f of m into z to the power minus m into z. This is independent of m. So this can be written as z times, or taken outside the summation sign, m equal to 1 to infinity f of m into z to the power minus m. Now, let us come on to the basic definition of z transform of, say, f of m. f of m का z transform क्या होगा? Summation m equal to 0 to infinity f of m into z raised to power minus m. But here the summation starts from 1, not 0. So if I add f of 0 and subtract also f of 0, okay, number 1. It should be taken in bracket. So f of 0 plus f of 1, f of 2, this can be combined in the summation sign like this. Summation now m equal to 0 to infinity, because I have include this f of 0 in this summation sign, f of m into z raised to power minus m minus f of 0. So multiplying by z, it is z. And this is nothing but the z transform of f of z. Z into f of z minus z into f of 0. So this f of 0 is a sequential term, 0th term, first term in the sequence. So that is how we have proved z transform of f of k plus 1 is z f of z minus z into f of 0. So note this property. We are going to solve some examples based on this. Moreover, this is the fundamental most important property because it is most helpful in solving the difference equations by making use of Z transform. So, now second property. P2 is multiplication by K property. If Z transform of f of k is f of z, then Z transform of k into f of k, if f of k is multiplied by k, then we can directly calculate this Z transform as minus z into d by dz of f of z. This property can be successively applied as Z transform of k raised to power n times f of k is equal to minus z, the nth derivative of f of z. This is yet another most important property frequently used in solving the various types of examples in Z transform. So let us prove this or verify this or illustrate this property. Again I shall prove this property. What is left hand side? Z transform of k into f of k. इसकी डेफिनेशन क्या है? फंडामेंटल समेशन k इक्वल टू 0 to infinity the sequence k into f of k multiplied by z raised to power minus k. So, consider including this or excluding f of k, the terms are k into z raised to power minus k. Now, I will write this term k into z raised to power minus k as minus z times derivative of z raised to power minus k. Note this. This term and this term, they are same. Again, why I am doing like this? This would be followed here. At the suspense will be disclosed at the end. So let us consider this. इसको मैंने ऐसा ही क्यों लिख रहा हूं? माइनस जेड डी बाई डी जेड यहां पर है n इक्वल टू 1 के लिए, और z रेस टू पावर माइनस k का डेरिवेटिव है ये, फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव. ओके, k इंटू z रेस टू पावर माइनस k. अगर आई एम राइटिंग इट एज माइनस टाइम्स माइनस k इंटू z रेस टू पावर माइनस k. Just I have introduced two negative signs. Again, that is further equal to minus times minus k into z raised to power minus k minus 1. फिर ऐसा क्यों एडजस्टमेंट किया मैंने? z raised to power minus k का डेरिवेटिव है माइनस k, z raised to power minus k minus 1, यानी z raised to power minus 1 से मल्टीप्लाई किया, तो z raised to power minus 1 से डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा. So I have to multiply by z also. So that is equal to minus z into minus k z raised to power minus k minus 1. Now rewriting in standard form, z into this is d by dz of z raised to power minus k. Now, this term k into z raised to power minus k, I am replacing this equal to this. Therefore, from 1, z transform of k into f of k would be equal to summation k equal to 0 to infinity. K into z raised to power minus k is minus z into d by dz of z raised to power minus k into f of k. Minus z is independent of k, so I have taken outside the summation sign. So that is further equal to minus z d by dz also independent of the summation running index k. Summation k equal to 0 to infinity f of k into z raised to power minus k. So that is finally equal to minus z into d by dz of, and this is nothing but the z transform of the sequence f of k, which is f of c. So I have proved this. Similarly, we can prove multiplication by k square, k cube, k3, and in general k raised to power n. Third property. The property says if z transform of the sequence f of k is f of z, then the z transform of f of k minus 1 is equal to z raised to power minus 1 into f of z. Z transform of f of k minus 2 would be equal to z raised to power minus 2 into f of z. In general, z raised to power z transform of f of k minus n would be equal to z raised to power minus n into f of z. Again, this is the very easy to establish as we have proved the first property, forward shift. This is very easy to prove. Z transform of the sequence f of k minus 1, इसकी डेफिनेशन क्या है? समेशन k इक्वल टू 0 टू इंफिनिटी f of k minus 1 इंटू z रेज टू पावर माइनस k. अब हमने k प्लस 1 में k प्लस 1 को m पुट किया था, यहां पर k माइनस 1 है तो k माइनस 1 को हम m करके पुट करेंगे. वी पुट, so when k is 0, m is equal to minus 1. So this summation reduces to m is equal to minus 1 to infinity f of m into z raised to power minus k. What is the value of k? It is now m plus 1. So that is equal to summation m equal to minus 1 to infinity f of m into z raised to power minus m into z raised to power minus 1. That is further equal to z raised to power minus 1. Here summation starts from m equal to negative. For all such negative indices, the terms are 0 because the sequence is defined, f of k is defined for all non-negative k. It always starts from k equal to 0. Note this. So it is equal to k equal to 0 to infinity f of m z raised to power minus m. ये z इनवर्स मैंने बाहर ले लिया है. सिंस इसका रीजन क्या है, ऐसा क्यों लिखा मैंने? बिकॉज f of minus 1 is equal to 0. For m equal to minus 1, for negative m, it is 0. So this is nothing but z inverse into f of z. Z inverse, this is f of z. So I have proved this backward shift property. For example, obtain Z transform of a raised to power k minus 1, Z transform of a raised to power k minus 2. Here k is greater than or equal to 1. Here k is greater than or equal to 2. That is the indexing requirement for obtaining the Z transform. Now, to find Z transform of a raised to power k minus 1, k greater than or equal to 1. Sequence should always be non-negative. Now, we know that, what we know, the Z transform of a raised to power k is Z upon Z minus a. A raised to power k का Z ट्रांसफॉर्म सबसे पहले हमने कैलकुलेट किया हुआ है, सबसे पहला Z ट्रांसफॉर्म इस टॉपिक में Z upon Z minus a provided greater than, not equal to. Therefore, by backward shift property, that means f of k यदि a raised to power k है तो f of k minus 1 क्या होगा? a raised to power k minus 1 होगा. फॉर्मूला है z इनवर्स इंटू f of z. यानी एफ ऑफ के का जेड ट्रांसफॉर्म, सो जेड इनवर्स, और इसका जेड ट्रांसफॉर्म है जेड अपॉन जेड माइनस ए, सो इट इज 1 अपॉन जेड माइनस ए. Z ट्रांसफॉर्म ऑफ a raised to power k minus 1. Z ट्रांसफॉर्म ऑफ a raised to power k minus 2 भी सिमिलरली निकालना. सिर्फ यहां पर Z इनवर्स Z raised to power minus 1 की जगह पे Z raised to power minus 2 आ जाएगा बैकवर्ड शिफ्ट प्रॉपर्टी से. Z raised to power minus 2 इंटू Z अपॉन Z माइनस ए, यानी 1 अपॉन Z इंटू Z माइनस ए हो जाएगा. एक Z की पावर न्यूट्रलाइज हो जाएगी, 1 अपॉन Z इंटू Z माइनस ए. दैट वुड बी द Z ट्रांसफॉर्म ऑफ a raised to power k minus 1 k minus 2. So such transforms we can calculate easily by using this property. Now, last property is change of scale property. It says if Z transform of f of k is f of z, then Z transform of a raised to power k into f of k, multiplication by a raised to power k into this f of k, directly written as f of z by a. This property is called as the change of scale property. We shall see this, how it is. This property. Z transform of a raised to power k into f of k. Definition क्या है? Summation. Running index k है, k equal to 0 to infinity. The sequence a raised to power k into f of k into z raised to power minus k. This can be rewritten as k equal to 0 to infinity f of k. अब ये इसको मैं z by a raised to power माइनस k लिखता हूं. a raised to power k into z raised to power minus k को z by a raised to power minus k, I can write this. So instead of z, as in the definition of z transform, f of k into z raised to power minus k, यहां पर क्या है? z by a raised to power minus k. So it is the f of z transform. It is z transform of f of z at z equal to z by a. That is the meaning just. So, I have established this property. Some more examples using these properties we shall solve in the next lecture. Thank you very much. Thank you.